I'm not saying play YouTubers the entire time, but to go and play 3 back-to-back pros.
I was about to say, because who you gonna play after that? Anything after that is, if it ain't a pro, respectfully, it's like it's less than. Nope.
This is what I feared. This is exactly what I feared. So anything less than a pro is less than. Anything other than a pro is less than. Anything other than a pro is less than now.
Tough, I think you overseas though.
Shout out Dev once again, man. It's my boy, man. It's my dog.
Zaire Wade would be tough too. I think he in the G though. But it would be tough. I will not play free again. Lions money line for sure. But yeah, Mike James would be tough overseas. There's no point in bringing it up. I think Oladipo will be tough.
Mike James going to destroy you.
G. You know what I'm saying? I just think what I want for myself as a pro. I think we do a good job during the season, the series, fighting it out. Like, we compete at a high level. You know what I'm saying? And we are not friendly when it comes to playing during the season. And then when we get to pay-per-views, you know. And the people say I pick and choose my matchup, yes, I do. I choose who I want to play because I done played everybody damn near. No LP. LP got a matchup. I think they already figured out the Nick matchup. Line up, nigga, I'll fuck it out, play. That boy Trey over there killing the seas.
Yeah, Trey Croft needs to be discussed. Trey Croft is doing his thing overseas, chat. BJ Fitzgerald is doing his thing overseas. When C4 goes overseas, he's doing his thing. Shout out those brothers.
But yeah, I just feel like I want to play a pro. Who is Tay Matthews?
Brother, I don't mind you playing a pro at all. But my God, man, listen, bro. Man, I really want to make this clear. This is a grown man making decisions for his life. But at the end of the day, people come to me for my sentiments and for how I feel about certain situations. I would like to see you play another YouTuber. Uncle Scoob has, and I know Uncle Scoob your mans, right? I understand that. But Uncle Scoob has a LP, Rob, and now a... This video is sponsored by Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching sports. First part of our number is going to be Donovan Mitchell to have more than 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's been on an absolute tear in his last 5 games, so we're going to ride with Donovan Mitchell to have more than 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. The next part of our number is going to be LaMelo Ball to have more than 8 assists. He can dish the rock. He is a playmaker, and he's been really successful in his last 5 games doing so for the Charlotte Hornets, so we're going to go LaMelo Ball to have more than 8 assists. What do, man? Click the description, download Prize Picks, and you code BLS to receive $50 guaranteed once you place your first $5 lineup. That is code BLS, and you're going to receive $50 guaranteed once you place your first $5 lineup. Let's get to it. Frank Nitty. He's undefeated on pay-per-view. And y'all played in New York outside in a bowling alley lane. And listen, Scoob has no issue playing his mans. He done played Trey Croft. Trey Crawford, Street Stars. I think that will be a phenomenal rematch. And I understand, right? I understand what Dave said about pushing the space forward, but every time I see those brothers match up against a random, it goes viral. Those two matching up will go viral once again. Zay's pay-per-view resume is incredible. LP is on the rise. And him and LP will push. You know how many people was comment? Here's my opinion too. You know how many people was commenting on that pay-per-view about LP and Nas? You had No Chill Gil, Tyreek Hill, all of these high-level pros commenting about this space. Bro, the space is pushed forward. The space is doing amazing. The space is going viral. Let's get back to the essence. We're going to play a pro that's not even deserving for the matchup, and you're going to fry the pro. I have no doubt in my mind you're going to fry the pro. I believe in you to fry the pro, dog. This is not me hating. This is a fact. But I want to see great bump. Nas, we have not seen you in great bump in a while, brother. In a long time. I haven't seen nobody challenge you in a long time, brother. And the guy that challenged you had to muck the game up in order to challenge you. So I've seen Uncle Scoob challenge you 15-14 in a bowling alley lane. I've seen Lamar challenge you in a tag team one-on-one and in that 2v2 that's about to drop. I would like to see you in those type of bouts. I'm not saying you're going to lose the bout. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you ass, and you know that. You know I'm not saying that. You know I'm keeping it a thigh while.
He said, play Shaw Travis. I would.
However you want to take that is how you take it, bro.
In there. If I play Shaw Travis. Hey, I'm about to kick you out my live, bro. I don't want to play nobody at YouTube next. Nobody at YouTube I want to play in my next game. Not say I would never play nobody at YouTube. My next game is not, it will not be somebody at YouTube. At least just my next one. I feel like I want to capitalize on this momentum that I had just created. And I wanted to be a pro. This is my choice.
Hey.
This is what I want.
Hey.
I don't know who Tay Matthews is, to be honest.
Just make sure it makes sense, bro. Just make sure it makes sense, bro.
It might come to this. It might really come to this. I might just wait it out.
Just make sure it makes sense.
I might just wait it out. But, you know, I told people who I want to play.
I mean, he been saying pros since he beat since February. To be honest.
You know, Pat Bev, Eugene, Lance.
Pat Bev can get the fuck
Trey
out of
Duval
here.
as well.
Trey Duval,
so
please.
If we can make one of them happen, I for sure will be on the next pay-per-view for sure. If not, I might not. I don't know. So I just wanted to try to say that. You feel me? And it might not be. It's a couple things that can happen. So, but yeah.
Please get the Pat Bev shit up out of here. I'm begging you.
I got an idea. One thing about me, I got a brain right here, right? And I use it, and I kind of like, I got a plan for myself. A lot of people have plans for me, or have opinions about what I should do, or have advice of what I should do. But, you know, I got an inner circle full of people that I know, like, have my best interest at heart. And I have a plan for myself. And I'm going to stick to that plan.
Yeah.
Because it got me this far. The plan has got me this far. No matter if y'all like me, y'all did like me. If y'all thought I was doing the right thing. Or, you know what I'm saying? Some people said I should have took the next chapter offer and just went over there and played Rob. That's y'all opinion. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. It was just y'all opinion. Some people, you know, thought I should play 1,000 different people. LP, School, Zay, You know what I'm saying? I waited for the game that I wanted, which was Briscoe. And I'm willing to wait again for the game that I want. Yeah, so that's my whole spiel, you know.
I just, well,
I'm in no rush. And if this kind of kicks me off the standings, then so be it. But this is like my plan I have for myself. And if it's a good plan or if it's a bad plan, we'll find out in the next episode. You feel me? Because it's a plan I'm gonna ride with. But if you from Jersey, leave me the fuck alone. You know how that get. I'm gonna stay here and answer a couple more questions. All right, come on, give me a couple questions. Let me see. How you gonna be number one? Thank you. That's my Nitty always gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be number one in space if you don't take out the top dog? I think I play almost everybody in the top 5 down there.
I'm gonna be honest. Nazir's plan to play pros from now on makes perfect sense. The only one that would make sense right now is Robertson. Not gonna happen. Or LP. Other than that, Lance, Eugene, German, or Pat Bev. What do y'all think?
But yeah, like I said, I done worked my way up to get here. That I can choose. I can pick and choose now. And if you call me a duck for doing it, so what? I don't give no more. I don't give. Who's your top 5? Okay, I answer. No order. Me, Scoop, Zay, Rob. Me, Scoop, Zay, Rob. Let's go. For sure. Me, Scoop, Zay, Rob. Let's go. I think I got everybody. My top 5. If they leave you right now, would you take it? Like NBA, or like G League? Because I don't know if I'm doing G League. Because like I'm not gonna just be a number or just be a corner guy in the G. But I will be a corner guy in the NBA though. If you tell me I'm gonna be a corner guy for SGA, I'll be in that corner happily. Rebound hardest, defend hardest, won't foul. I'll try not to foul out because y'all think I'm just fouling. But yeah, who's your top 10? Top 10, I would say. Hey, everybody at Ellis. Maybe Ellis will get here and we'll communicate and we'll talk about it. So everybody at Ellis. I want to hear his side of things live, not like
Fuck!
his chat where he can talk, think, and edit whatever he wants. Talk to me live in person over the YouTube.
God dog it. Tell him come in here right now. Tell him come in here right now. God, I wish I was. Tell him come here right now. Tell him pull up right now, man. Tell him pull up right now. Tell him pull up. Wait. Listen. I know y'all see it. The new NBD merch is available now for you guys. It's Never Fair. Love or War is available right now for you guys. Check it out. Link is in the description if you guys want some NBD merch, man. Y'all see what's going on. It's Never Fair, Love or War. Love is passionate. War is passionate. If you love something, you're going to go to war for it, and you'll go to war for what you love. They are simultaneous. If you guys want some merch, man, link in the description. Love y'all. Let's get back to the video. Right now, bro. God!
Top 10, I think if out of them, it would be Moon, it would be Cam. There's no order again. Moon, Cam, Tay, Bruce. Oh, LP. But there's not an order though. So yeah, Moon, Cam, Tay, Bruce, LP. Those the other 5 that I would have. That's no order though. Because if I really had to put it, I put LP at 6. LP at 6. Before any of them. Yeah. I want to have a conversation. Let's add BLS. Let's add Millie. Let's add Austin. Let's add Marcellus. I'm about to put the ass in this bitch too. Add Marcellus. How you spell Marcellus Howard? Is that his at? Add Austin Mills. I don't know if this is a real ads either, so I'm just adding people. Yo,
Yo.
What's the word?
I don't edit nothing. I don't edit anything. When I tell you I'm literally the flight reacts of basketball reactors, I drag and drop shit. Like I like the only thing I edit is Prize Picks ads. Shout out to Prize Picks.
Shit, man. You know me. Staying out the way with the vibe.
Man, who you think I should play next, man? I'm trying to figure it out, bro.
Man, it got to be a big dog. You can't. Ain't no point in nothing else.
That's what I was saying, but they always got something to say when I say that, you know?
Because it's for their entertainment, not for your growth.
Yeah, and that's it right there.
It's Man, what are you feeding this nigga, man? For my entertainment.
They
Yeah,
want to be entertained. They want to be, which is for entertainment. Everybody got their own. You say is they want to be entertained. They want the hottest thing out, but that doesn't like I want the thing that's gonna do the most for me. And like I'm saying, so that's why I'm choosing who I'm choosing.
you working
But
smarter, not harder, bro. When I had all the buzz going, it was a league in the gym every time. You doing it right. You want a pro. Like YouTube is cool and it got you, you know, where you at. But like showing what you showed against Briscoe, yeah, you got to get another pro in there. They gotta bring Thanos to stop you.
especially because I didn't get to fully make my point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because they already hold me out of that one. So I feel like to
You was
fully make
gonna
my point.
talk greasy if you walked
Yeah,
out of there.
I still talk to Greasy, but I was gonna talk even worse. It would get real bad. You know what I'm saying? So
Where are they belong?
No, listen, bro. I think it got to be a pro, but I think you're right. I think the best thing to do is wait until they get back from either overseas or I don't see a league. I talked to a couple of like big dudes. They don't like how much fouling is allowed, respectfully. But that's kind of ones though. But that's coming. I got text messages from like big people. That's coming from them. They like, damn, this shit hacky is.
but you know what's crazy? What I kept telling people is it got physical because of Briscoe.
Listen, you was doing gangster, so I'm down.
You know what I'm saying? It got physical because Briscoe, and then I was cool with it going that way though. Like, I don't give I can play either way. So it got physical because of Briscoe, and I just allowed it to stay physical. You know?
I was about to say that because it got to a point where it was like, when it was clean,
A lot of people was in that bitch silent.
hey, you was up good. And that was
When you watch the what's the name? Like the highlights and shit,
yeah.
them scoring too. Like, and
Yeah.
I watched the game back because I bought the little pay-per-view.
I cannot tell. Okay.
It was clean both sides. Like, it was a little hand checks or whatever, but it was clean both sides early. You got all the shots off. I got all my shots off. It was sometimes I shot it. I feel like I got touched in the elbow, but it's part of the game. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So when it was clean, it was ugly. Then it got ugly, and but then they was only California. Well, I'm not even gonna talk about the rest. Whatever. It got ugly, and I was the only one being penalized for it being ugly. So that's where it's like, oh, it's a whole bunch of fouling, but the pro made it that because of the amount of money that was on the game.
I want to play a pro. No, listen, chat. I want to play a pro. What the fuck is Lamar? I'm trying to figure out. No, this is not. What is Lamar? Like, no funny. We're about to watch a Lamar 2v2. After this. What is Lamar? But people are going to tell me it's too early for him to play Lamar. It's too early for any pro with no fucking resume to play him. Because what's going to be said is he ain't used to the space. I don't care about your pro career. This is a different space. So if you don't care about my pro career and this is a different space and he got to get used to the space, why are we playing him? When we got a guy right here, multiple guys that are pros.
I also want to say I'm done betting. I think I'm done betting.
You're not done. You're not done.
No. I got gypped. I'm thinking I was gonna still get my money for the Briscoe game. I don't think I'm getting it no more. So I'm done betting. Like
You're not getting it?
Shout out Scoob, man.
I don't think so. I don't think
Shout
I'm
out
getting it no
Scoob,
more.
bro.
And I'm gonna live with it. I'm just gonna live with it. You know,
No,
because
you crazy.
I don't want to live with it, but I'm gonna live with it. You know what I'm saying? I
And
feel
I'm
like
causing a ruckus. I'm causing a ruckus. No,
I thought about it, but I just feel like, you know, as a honorable nigga, if I
I'm
quit,
not even saying LP gonna beat him. This is not even me saying that. It's not me saying LP gonna beat him. That shit is another pick'em game. That's another pick'em. That joker gonna be filthy. You hear me? That joker gonna be filthy. It's gonna be viral, and it's gonna be growth. You can't tell me that ain't gonna be growth. You cannot tell me that game won't be growth, not only for yourself, but for the community. You can't tell me that. And if you do, you're lying.
get that cheese up. You feel me?
I
Briscoe,
respect that.
but I'm never gonna quit though. That's you ain't gonna never.
I said you was ready to check back up even after all the madness. It was pretty crazy. Right?
I had my shoes on for at least 20 minutes after the game.
1v1 highlights. You gotta get out this nigga dick.
The crazy part was, I ain't gonna lie, the dopest shit to me was you play clean and you play physical and you didn't say shit. Like, you played through all that shit. I said, if Niles was meant for anything, it was this 1v1. Because listen, I would have been crashed out you giving 17 free throws and don't give me 17 free throws.
I got 5. I got 4. 4 or 5, 1 or 2. It was
I
just
would
like
crashed out.
what I don't like is I don't like the narrative of how many nobody say I didn't foul him. I fouled Briscoe a lot. I don't like the narrative that I wasn't getting fouled as well.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
And you being honest
You
about
was
it,
getting
like,
fouled a
don't
lot.
do that.
You was
Right.
getting fouled a lot.
Like I got
Like Dev said, you was
fouling.
getting fouled a lot on the game-winning shot on the elbow. You was getting fouled a lot. Both of y'all was getting fouled.
But I didn't start the physicality, right? I didn't start the physicality. I just matched it, and when I matched it, I was
You're penalized for it.
and other people he wasn't penalized the same way. That's where that's what I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? And that's where this narrative of it's a lot of fouling, we got to clean the fouling up. The pro is what's caused the fouling. So do we really got to clean the fouling up, or do
Yes, you do.
we have to just clean it up? Well, I feel like it is cleaned up if they call 17 fouls. If you call 17 fouls, you know what I'm saying, you did everything you could. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't even it wasn't a foul in that game because you're right. He did get them called. I just think in general. I think in general you clean that up. But I think this is why this is the struggle for the niggas I talk to, the pros I talk to. The struggle is if you clean it up, it's gonna go to the line like that, and then it's gonna make your ones boring.
Mhm.
And YouTube don't want boring; they want entertaining. So it's like, do we want the pros there, or do we want to entertain the people watching, YouTube every day and paying for the subscriptions and all that? Because to be honest, a lot of the pros pay for the subscription, bro. I got in the EuroLeague. Listen, I was watching. I was ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
No, like I said, it was a lot of people watching it. A lot of people definitely was tuned in. And people people saying like, oh, the game was so long. It was 2 hours. It was 2 hours because the nigga took 10 minutes between every play. One, it took 10 minutes.
No, Jersey took 2 minutes. 10 minutes.
No, it took 5 minutes to back everybody up on his side. One.
Oh God.
2, it took 5 minutes for his water breaks water on the grounds twice. You know what I'm saying? And then 3, it took like what people don't understand is like it was a lot of physicality. My legs started getting from under me for sure. Like I can fight with the best of them, but it was, like I said, y'all seen it was 2 hours. I was playing for 2 hours straight. You feel me? And the physicality was up, the energy was up, and I was losing my momentum because it was literally getting free throw, layup, free throw. It was. I had 29 for 45 minutes, 30 of those minutes. I didn't have the ball in my hand. I didn't even touch it because I was on defense for so long. I've never been on defense that long in my life. Like I'm good for one stop. At least one of these bitches gonna be a stop. I could get nothing.
I agree with everything he talking about right here. That boy had 10 minutes between each possession. 100%. Pouring water on the floor. Like that, everything Dale said and he's saying right now, I agree with in terms of that game. Nas would have won 38. I've been saying this. Nas would have won 38 if that game was regular. It was a regular game.
They was calling fouls like up top, like on the checkup. As soon as he take off, not like he get fouled going to the line, or as soon as he make a move, it was a foul. So, and like I said, I was fouling him. I'm not saying I wasn't fouling, but I was getting those same hand checks and everything as well. But the rest didn't want to end the game on the free throw. You know what I'm saying?
No, real talk. 1v1. Are you gonna push back on anything? And listen, I'll give you an example. Like LP, my man's. LP is my dog. But I had to do some pushback on LP. And I'll even read you this. You remember when I did my predictions and I said, yo, if LP better win this game, this is gonna decide where I'll rank LP. Because if he don't win this game, it's not gonna be looking good for him. And the LP, my brother, he not gonna care. He texted me, said, I don't need no wins for an N-word to know I'm way better than these two. Because I remember I said I was probably gonna have LP at around 9. Way better than these niggas, gang. And there's no chance I lose. This is what I told LP. Well, to be fair, best and rankings are not connected. In my opinion, you are the best in the space, but how can I have proof to say that without the wins? So technically speaking, what I'm saying is, yeah, LP, I believe you're the best player in the space. But in order for me to say you are the best player in the space and rank you number 1, wins must be had. And look what I told LP right after this. I text him. I said, nigga don't want to answer when I hit his ass with some shit that makes sense. We got to provide pushback. We have to provide pushback, man. Some great basketball players, some good brothers, man. But come on. Come on, man.
They didn't. They didn't. That's the crazy part. That was my struggle. That's why I said I would never play again. Because I was up big and I kind of dealt with the same thing. I think mine was like 29 and 18 or something, 29 and 20. But like same shit. Just because they don't want to hit it on a free throw, that mean you don't call calls.
Yeah.
Like that.
Your game was already for mine, so I didn't even watch the game.
Yeah, it's not even important. It's not even, I should have just gotten to the gym more. I was chilling like a mother. But that ain't the point. The whole point is, I feel like if we have pros in the space and we clean it up to the point where they want to come back, y'all gonna blow up so much more and y'all gonna get so
And that's
much
what I
more.
think. That's what I'm saying. When I heard we can't get into us versus pros, I think that's the best thing that could happen because I ain't gonna lie, what made 101 mainstream? I think TNCO1 was a great start for sure.
Yep.
But the Beasley versus Lance game made that global.
Yep, 100%.
When they put Beasley versus Lance, it made it global so that now everybody know about it, everybody tuned in. It was like Matt Barnes, it's like, bro, that's how it used to be back at DeMar DeRozan, all them niggas would talk about it. And then they tuned into that and then they kept tuning in. So now it's like, okay, they see the Rob versus Zay, me versus Kyrie Walker, then they see us versus me versus Briscoe. Yeah. And these are names that they know. So, oh yeah, I'm definitely tuning in. You know what I'm saying? So I think the pro is like, as long as it's the right pro, I don't think any pro can just get in the space and get a marquee game. But I think the right pro, like a household name pro, he get a main event game, and that's going to drive it up for everybody. Like
you get a household name pro. That
we'll be talking about with, like I said, Gilbert Arenas reached out to me, like, and we talked. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Like that wasn't somebody that was probably even like he didn't know nothing about my game before that game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. Like pros, as weird as it may sound, bro, them type of dudes elevate our status. Like, yeah, it sucks. But at the end of the day, if we can compare ourselves to them, it gives us more eyes than we typically would have. At the end of the day, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, when I was going Fed and Drew, it was pros and pros and pros and pros, and then the same.
When you play other than the Drew is one thing, but when you going at it with all James Harden and all
James Harden, Trae Young,
there's a certain validity to it.
Yes, bro, yes. And then at the same time too, this is why I am how I am. And niggas say I'm too friendly.
You know, Kyrie Irving.
But I am how I am because I competed against every NBA nigga I competed against except one. Every one of them dapped me up and took nothing personal on the court. Every one of them gave me my flowers before and after the game, and then it was war on the court. I got that from them, bro. Like I don't want to be an entertainer. Nigga. I want to be a pro at heart. Like, and that's how they move. So like, same with us. Me and you don't went to battle on the court sometimes, 2s and 3s. We talk shit to each other, but we still green. I feel like that's how you handle that. Because at the end of the day, they might have an opportunity or something to put you on, and you shunning them because of how you feel, because of some comments or some entertainment shit. I'm not leaving nothing on the table. You go to war, you respect each other, and then as black men, you help each other down the stretch. And if you ain't doing that, you hurting the culture, point blank, period. So like, I feel like at the end of the day, if pros do come into space, and you get to go into war with these, bro, like they gonna watch, bro. How many pros gave your flowers after that game?
A lot.
Come on, bro. Come on.
And like I said, and for people to say,
will you provide any pushback in this shit? No, real talk. Are you going to provide any pushback? I understand you agree. Are you going to provide the other, like,
YouTube versus YouTube versus pro. Yes, when I played Frigga, I got my flowers from the pros that already knew me or was like that knew about my game beforehand. I'm talking about from the Briscoe game. It was people that never knew nothing about me. Kyle Anderson said, "Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know shit about you. I thought you was gonna get washed, but I respect your game now because of what you did against somebody that they respect." It's like if we playing people like if they don't give us our respect, or they don't respect YouTubers, if we just playing YouTubers, is there's like only so much respect you gonna get from that. But if you playing somebody that they respect and like they done battled against, it's a whole different type of respect. Like, oh no, if he can battle with him, he can play at any level. So
100%.
I just think,
I told you. I said go get a check.
yeah, I just think like that's where like
Yeah.
I just
I
think,
told you. I said go get a check.
yeah, I just think like that's where, like I said, like you said, they want me to play YouTubers for, and like I'm saying YouTubers, I'm a YouTuber. I'm not saying it like on a degrading way, but they want me to play somebody in the scene for their entertainment. Whereas
that's not
I
That's not why, bro. The reason why I want you to play somebody within the scene, because it makes sense. Because it makes sense for you to play somebody within the scene, because there are still rivalries within the scene for you that makes sense. That's why I'm saying you should play somebody within the scene, not for my fucking entertainment. If LP ain't make no damn sense, I wouldn't be saying play LP. I wouldn't say rematch Zay. I wouldn't say Scuba could be a potential. I wouldn't say that if none of that made sense. I wouldn't say none of that. I'd be like, yo, go out. I just don't like the bro. You haven't played a YouTuber. I mean Bino. I mean you played Bino. After you played all them games on what you call it, brother. You haven't played a YouTuber in 2 pay-per-views. That's damn near 7. You haven't played a YouTuber since Frigga. If I don't count the Bino thing, you haven't played a YouTuber since Frigga. And there's so much competitive things. There's a live with you and LP calling you the P word. This is before the 2v2 tournament. And y'all was like, and you was like, yeah, give him who he want. Give him who he want. I don't care who he is. And I'm gonna show him his levels. And y'all going at it, woody woody woo. Ray John was a spar. And y'all going at it, wop, 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 wop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys been going at it for months. Then the 2v2 happened. I'm not saying he washed you. He got the best of you that day. I'm just saying, like, bro, the best game on that card for Undisputed was by far Frank, Nitty, and Uncle Scoob. What are they? Bro, like, I'm not saying play YouTubers the entire time, but to go and play 3 back-to-back pros, genuinely speaking, how, no, real talk though, how am I supposed to judge the ranking system? And some people be like, oh, well, B, they ain't worried about your ranking system. Beg to differ. It's the same man that was on live after I said 1A, 1B. Not 1, 2. I said 1A, 1B. So how am I supposed to fairly judge the ranking system and fairly be logical within the ranking system if I got Uncle Scoob who has played LP, Ness, and LP? Look at Scoob's 2025. I don't know his whole 2025, so please forgive me. I just know recency. Trey Croft, Ness, Eugene, Rob, Frank Nitty, LP. Do y'all not hear them names? So let's say Moon loses against Cam. First of all, if Moon loses against Cam, Scoob is automatically top 5 for me. It wouldn't even be a debate. It's just tough to judge these games.
I want to play somebody for my growth. I want to keep growing and keep getting, more signed and a bigger platform so that, when I do my own tours, I can help people get on and stuff like that. So that's why my mindset is the way it is. So that's why I want to play Pat Bev, Lance Stevenson. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like niggas forget that though. Forget like the growth in the see entertain me, fade or you ducking, fade or you ducking. Like it's white and black to them. It ain't more than to them. It's never more than to them.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to say that though. Yeah, because like I said, if it ain't who I like, if it's not a matchup that I feel like.
Well, I haven't done the rankings. I looked at resumes, so I don't know. I'd have to see. But Scoob is just phenomenal to me right now. Like I'm definitely seeing the value in having an Uncle Scoob within this space a lot more than what I used to.
Like I can grow from, in a way of like making my platform bigger, or my scope bigger. I might sit out the next what's the name, pay-per-view, and it is what it is.
I was about to say because who you gonna play after that? Anything after that is if it ain't a pro, respectfully, it's like it's less than. Nope.
This is what I feared. This is exactly what I feared. So anything less than a pro is less than. Anything other than a pro is less than. Anything other than a pro is less than now. Seriously? Seriously? Anything other than a pro is less than?
Nobody's doing, if you would play anybody in the YouTube space, nobody's doing what Briscoe did. Nobody is currently playing where Briscoe's playing.
And that's not even, I don't think that's even to say like, because I think other people would beat Briscoe. I don't think I'm the only that would beat Briscoe. I think like Lamar could beat Briscoe. I think Zay could beat Briscoe. I think School could beat Briscoe. You know what I'm saying? I think he think he's better than he really is, for sure. So I don't think skill wise these is not up to par. I just think as far as like the national stage, somebody with that NBA resume and somebody like Pat Bev or Lance Stevenson, that pedigree of respect will put me on that national stage that I want to be at. And that's all. That's what I'm chasing. I'm chasing that national stage.
And I'm not disagreeing with you. First of all, I'm disagreeing with Pat Bev. That shit can ride into the sunset. Fuck that. But why does that have to be this very next pay-per-view? After playing two pros in Kyrie Walker, who was last minute, and Isaiah Briscoe. Why does that have to be the next pay-per-view? Because in my opinion, you're not taking a step down. First of all, you just explained it right here, because you're not taking a step down by playing Scoob again, Zay or LP, because you just said all three of those guys would beat Briscoe. So what Nitty just said about him playing anybody else other than a pro is a step down. That's cap, because Nas just said, I feel like LP would beat him. I feel like Zay would beat him. I feel like Scoob would beat him. So none of those games are a step down, and all those games can happen, because why? It's on the BIL and OTD side. I'm not saying this for my entertainment. I'm saying this because I know how the community will react, and I know the buzz it would get for all parties involved. I know the buzz it would get. I've been around this shit too long. I know how potent a Nas and LP or Scoob again or Zay would be for this community. I know how potent it would be. Scoob, just based off his pay-per-view resume and who he got under his belt pay-per-views. Zay, because of the rematch and how amazing it would be for them to line it up again, and how good Zay looked hitting 7 threes against Bruce, and how Nas looked like he was finna destroy Briscoe 30-18. And then you got the LP storyline with him and talking trash, especially after that 2v2 drop and all that stuff that was going on. All three of those storylines are incredible. So don't talk to me about entertainment.
For sure.
I mean, like I said, it's doable. It's really, you really just gotta figure out how you want to navigate your next couple matchups. Because just from the shit you were saying, like, I feel like most people would have not said too much, or would have overdid it. You stayed right inside your body and was like, I like me. I think that was the dopest you said. And a lot of people had him watching you, and I was just like, I know both. I played against both. Like, it's gonna be a good game. It could literally go either way. I said that. Now, when you got up to the start, you got off to, I said, I was wrong. I was wrong. But and I was telling people this on the sideline, his ability to get fouled is a skill.
Yeah.
And like not all of them.
And to be honest with you, man, Zay just played Bruce.
Out sometimes.
Who was there? Who was there left for Zay to play? Because Zay say he don't do rematches. Who the fuck is Zay gonna play? Who was left on that side for Zay to play? No, this is me asking who is left on that side for Zay to play that's not a rematch. LP? Chad, I'm going to ask you a question right now. Who are you more excited to see play on a pay-per-view? Zay and LP or Nas and LP? Matter of fact, I'll make a poll.
But you got to think about that shit. That nigga got 17 free throws and ones. Now, if they scared or whatever, we can't get into that. Let's just get into the logistics of it. 17 free throws, that's fouling the whole starting five out. Like, that's crazy, bro. So that's the hardest part. And I told you that. I was like, bro, it's going to be hard to keep that nigga from getting to the line because he
But I
do
do that, though. I even said that to the rep the day before when I was going to shoot. I said, let's not let him dictate the foul count because he is amazing at going to the contorting his body, flaring his head back, or shouting. That's what he do. Like, he get calls and he get to the line. Like, he a professional scorer. And that's how most professional scorers know how to get to the line. Like, Giannis know how to get to the line, Harden know how to get to the line, SGA know how to get to the line. If you're a professional scorer, you know how to get to the line. So I'm not saying he didn't, like, he do what he always do. He put people in predicaments that the ref won't have to call a call. And that's what he did to me. But it was also the crowd that dictated that. And that's where, you know, I had my, like, viewings about.
Yeah, I think if the crowd wasn't there, I won't say if they wasn't there. If the crowd was more attained, how you think that would have went?
Bro, like I said, I told the nigga, I said 30-18. I think the most he get was 22. If it wasn't there, I believe he still make a run. I'm not saying, like, he good enough to make a run on his own, you know what I'm saying, without the crowd. So when I had him 23-9, I knew it wasn't over. I expected him to make a run of his own, but I've never been walked down in my life. Like, let's stop this whole conversation about, like, he was just walking me down on some, like, skills. I know how to go score at 1 point. It's all the other shit that kind of fucked me up in my momentum. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm like, I don't care how long this game gonna go. I'm gonna win this game. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go here for 5, 6, 7 hours. I'm gonna be here at the end and I'm gonna win this game. But it was playing into my disadvantage because how hot and how good of a start I got onto that it was slowing me down.
Yeah, it was. I didn't even know how the game continued for that long, to be honest, because it was every bucket he had. It just and I got mad respect for Briscoe. Like we don't win that a few times. Like I don't take nothing from him. But I think in terms of how crazy that was, I don't think. The only thing I disagree with is you said certain people would beat him. I don't know about that. You are in ones. You one of the best defenders because of your size. I don't think we have anybody your size in ones.
Cap.
On YouTube.
Nitty, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I respect your basketball IQ, bro. But come on, bro. That Briscoe I saw. Cap, you would beat him. Stop capping, Nitty. You would beat him. What are we talking about? That version of Briscoe right there? That version of Briscoe isn't even top 5 in our scene. Seriously?
Nah, Zay
not tall. Zay not tall enough.
Zay not as tall as I am, but he like as strong as I am.
True. I would have to see that. I never saw y'all play the first time. What was the score when y'all played?
It was 11-9. It was all ones.
Oh, that's when you had the knee brace?
Yeah, I was fresh on my knee brace. Yeah, that was my first game for my knee injury. But I ain't even gonna get into that. He won that game. You know, big up to Zay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Zay. I just shouted him out on the T podcast because I'm so hard to guard.
No, for sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I think you, man. Listen, and I'm gonna say this in the funniest way possible. You the bad bitch right now. Everybody want the bad bitch, but if you're gonna be a bad bitch, you gotta hold out a little bit. You can't just give it to the person. No, but just hold out till it makes sense, man. Whoever it is, whether it's the money that makes sense or it's the person that makes sense. At the end of the day, as long as you happy, bro, like that's what you gotta keep in mind. Like winning and losing come with this. But as long as your status and your bread is there, the rest don't even matter, bro.
Yeah, nah, I'm dead ass serious on like if it ain't who I want, I ain't with it. But
Nitty would beat that dude 30-22. That version of Briscoe. The Nitty I saw against School. Come on, man. Come on, man. We're not being 100. We're not being 1,000 right now. I could name, bro, all credit to Briscoe. No funny. No funny. The top 5, including LP and Tate, would beat him. That verse, yes. 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 1,000%. Yes. Now, the game will be closer for some. The game will be closer, but I would pick Tay, Ness, Scoop, Zay, Rob. Huh? Nitty. Anyway, man, I'll see you on the next video.